How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here, and this is the CFTC report for the data that was recorded on January 18, 2022. Here's a snapshot of what the positions look like with respect to what the institutions were holding. Alright, so let's take a look now at gold. Let's see what the banks are doing here. So if we look at positions, let's take a look at the longs and short end of things, okay? We see that they were very aggressive back in November, and they became less so, and we're sitting at about 290 right now, okay? During this time, look at shorts, 100 to 96. Not much going on here, okay? So this is since November. And if we look at the chart here, where is November? October, November, that's right here. Alright, so all we can basically see since this time here is an increase in longs, take profit, and no adjustment whatsoever in short positions. Okay, so that's basically what we're seeing with respect to their positions. Other than that, price is in a range. Okay, and as long as it sits in this range, things can happen. They can increase longs, they can increase shorts. This has been happening for look how long, okay? But the latest information that we have is not showing us much, except for the fact that they pushed price up here and then took profits on those longs, and we're still sitting in the range. So we're waiting for price to do something besides sit in this range this whole time. Now here, oil, we got some good news. Take a look, okay? So we're seeing oil increasing in long positions, and we see short positions very cooled off. This is good. Why is this good? Well, because if you look here on the charts, you can see that on the weekly chart, we have an upward trend, okay? We have an upward trend that is formed. I was mentioning in the members only video about what we're looking for here for this to be a high quality trend, but if we do indeed get what we're looking for, this could be a really good chart formation for more highs, and I think we will be seeing that in the coming weeks and months. Okay, next we have US dollar. What do we see? Long positions are more aggressive than shorts. Look at shorts. Shorts have been cooled off ever since the end of, well, for a while, but November, the end of November, we can see that they've really been cooled off there. End of November, where does that take us here? End of November. That's October, November, okay? So up at the highs, all right? Profit taking is what's been happening here. Up at the highs, okay? Profit taking. That is why long positions are dropping from 47 to 42. Profit taking on long positions. Now we've been talking about this for quite some time, this profit taking, okay? Price hits major areas of supply, and guess what the banks do? They take profits on those positions. And when you take profits on positions, it causes price to drop, okay? When you're taking profits on long positions, and that's what we saw, is this drop in price. Now, where do we go from here? Well, shorts are still cooled off, longs are still aggressive. We're waiting to see what price is going to do. Okay? Next is Aussie. Look at the Aussie. Just by looking at this here, you can see they have been very cooled off. We went through 2 contract expirations, and they've left their long positions cooled off. Okay? Look at shorts. Aggressive here, profit taking. Aggressive, profit taking, aggressive, profit taking, aggressive. Okay, you see the same thing, and we've been tracking all these moves, okay, all these moves this whole time. Now we have institutional area of demand that's in play. Shorts are more aggressive than longs, so right now there's not much else to go on except for the fact that they're more focused on short positions than they are on long positions. USCAD. All right, look at this. If we take a look at their positions, what do we see? 51 down to 42, okay? Closure of some longs and increasing shorts, and what happens? Price drops. Now remember, the dollar's hitting supply. Pressures to the downside. That's why we've seen this pressure to the downside. We've got an ascending trend line that's being contacted now. So now we're in a fork in the road, let's say, and we're waiting to see if the banks are going to push up with the dollar or push down. So we're waiting for that first, and then we'll take a look at the charts and determine where price is going to go. US Swiss franc, look at this. This is really messy, okay? You see longs are cooled off, and you see shorts are cooled off, okay? The biggest change is a reduction in short positions. Look how big, 4,000 to 925. And what do we have here on the weekly chart? Well, we can see that price is in a range, same thing that we have on other charts, ranging, gold and so forth. And price came down to hit demand, and then it went up until its supply, 2 times. We have supply in play on the dollar, and we have supply in play here. So over time, we are expecting price to drop. Okay? Euro US dollar, look at this. We got longs 211, they went up from 204. Shorts decrease, okay? So we see bullish pressure, okay? Bullish pressure is what we're seeing. So let's take a look. Are we seeing bullish pressure here? Well, take a look. What we're seeing with that data is this candle here. A big push to the upside, some consolidation, and then this past week we see price decline. So what is going on here? Well, we talked about what we're seeing with the dollar, so relate that, the opposite of what we're seeing there, to this chart, because that's pretty much what is in play. Pound, look at their longs. 30 to 39, big increase in longs, big decrease in shorts. Shorts so much were decreased that it caused it to become cooled off. 50-50, short and long exposure. Not much going on here. Okay, so we got that dip down in price. We're waiting to see what's going to happen with the dollar before knowing what direction price will move on here. US dollar, Japanese yen. Look at what we have here. We have an increase, sorry, a decrease in long positions. We are up here, 103, 109, big profit taking, okay? And this is exactly what we laid out in the EURUSD report a few weeks ago, that they were going to take profits on long positions and price was going to drop. Look at this big reduction in short positions too. 22,000 to 8,000, that's massive, okay? So where's that reduction? Look, it happened right here, all right? This is what we were talking about. Big push up, drop, big push up, drop, profit taking on long positions, fueling a move to the downside. And remember, the dollar is hitting supply, so this is a lot of pressure to the downside that we're seeing. All right. And last one, we have the Kiwi, very cooled off on long positions, and shorts have been sitting up in the 19,000 range. This one's looking very weak when we look at the weekly chart. Very, very weak. We have supply in play, and price which is slowly making its way down, and now bearish engulf, looks like it wants to head even lower. So we're watching for that. We're watching to see what's going to happen. A lot of things that we got to keep our eyes on with respect to these markets, okay? But that's the positions that the institutions are holding and what they've been doing, and hope you enjoyed it. Have yourself a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.